Like sell all their stocks and short them and go on stage and poo on stage.
I'm serious. Fucking shut.
Welcome to YouTube's favorite K-pop show, DK News.
Danny Kim.
David.
Lots and lots of
Hot-ass
Okay,
tea.
first off, Gongyoo clarifies honest Taylor Swift dating rumors.
What?
Yes, dating rumors.
Gongyoo and Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Next we have Chun So-yeon from G-Idol giving harsh comments towards a contestant that's only 16 years old on an audition program.
Third, we have a Thai K-pop idol that didn't debut yet but is already cancelled. Like mass cancelled.
Okay. Last but not least, we have BTS news updates from LA concerts. A lot of good news and also some weird news of them selling stocks and also some sad news of them not being able to come to Korea for Mama.
On to the first news. Okay. Gongyoo clarifies his dating rumors with Taylor Swift. Can you believe this?
I mean, they make a good couple.
Yeah.
Who would deny?
They're both tall.
Yeah. Top stars. Gongyoo became like an international top star from Squid Game.
Exactly. So people like you wrote in online communities these rumors that actor Gongyoo was dating Taylor Swift in New York City right now. The two allegedly had dinner at
in the metaverse?
A restaurant. No, in New York City.
Oh, okay.
And Gongyoo was apparently to be in Taylor Swift's upcoming music video for her next single. Thankfully, rumors were all cleared up as his management company called Soup kind of clarified on the 26th of November by issuing a statement. The dating rumors were completely groundless and Gongyoo has not been outside the country.
That's what I'm saying,
and is busy preparing for his promotions for his upcoming Netflix original.
Oh yeah, that one, the one in space.
Right. Yeah, I'm really excited for that actually. We're gonna probably do a watch party. Thank you very much, Soup, for clarifying, all these rumors. I was very confused. Meanwhile, the actor had just opened a public Instagram account for the first time ever in his career. And the first post is a picture of a squid. Very interesting.
I don't think it's worthy of being on TV.
No, I think it's worthy. We got the top stars dating rumors, you know. I wanted to introduce you to another dating rumor that occurred actually 4 years ago in 2017.
4 years ago.
First Lady, Lee Hyo.
What?
She was about like 90 years old at the time.
Yeah.
There was a marriage rumor with Lee Hyo and Dr. Dre. Producer Dr. Dre. In 2017. No. And this was reported on the news. Initial poster of the rumor actually was fined for defamation.
I don't even...
And this person,
Where do you even connect the dots? How do you connect the dots?
The initial poster was 70 years old. And this person knows Dr. Dre. So kudos to him, I guess. He's a 70-year-old grandpa.
So
listens to hip-hop.
The person was sued by EU side, right?
It
would be funny if it's Dr. Dre.
Well, maybe Dr. Dre heard of this news. And on to the next news.
The G-Idol's Chun So-yeon comments brutally on young contestants, but actually gets praised for it. So Chun So-yeon, Ok Joo-hyun, Kwon Yuri, and Aiki appeared on the NBC Entertainment program.
All my favorite people.
Yeah, After School Flutter. This was first aired on the 28th and judged the admission stages of 83 trainees so far. In particular, on this day, trainees Kim Ye-seo and Kim Seo-jin selected Oh My Girl's song Nonstop and performed a duet performance. Although the two drew attention with their cute visuals and refreshing charm, they performed the stage without being able to properly match the pitch and tempo of the song. Their singing was pretty horrible. Nevertheless, they enjoyed the joy of passing the first round by getting more than 75% votes from the field evaluation team, and meaning the public. And the judges couldn't hide their bitterness at this because Chun So-yeon started criticizing towards the public judges. Did you not even hear the sound? In fact, it was the worst of all the stages I saw today, to the point that I couldn't even get angry. And she continued, there will be friends who have good skills and those who couldn't come on stage because the opportunity wasn't open for them. And I think the public voters need to become more responsible with their votes and evaluations. I am angry. She literally said that. Many online comments suspected that the viewers had voted for the two because the stage was so funny and wanted to like troll. So they were the troll pick.
Well, I think there's a lot of troll picks in audition programs.
Yeah.
You know?
And Soyeon got super mad over it. So let's see if it's funny or not.
Okay. Oh no. Like literally, oh no.
Listen to it.
Okay. I don't want to laugh at these, you know, young girls. Yeah, they're like kids. Wait, but I thought this program has been going on for a while. They trained, right? Right? This is a late stage of the competition? They're trying their best.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to them.
And I feel so bad because their parents were there as well when Soyeon was like roasting them. They're like, this is the worst performance I've ever seen.
These girls are off key more than they are on key most of the time.
I mean, I would give them even a little bit of credit if they got the lyrics right, but they're like mumbling the lyrics.
I don't even know.
Anyways, the two contestants failed to pass because none of the judges gave them a vote at the end.
Thank God.
While Jeon So-yeon's harsh comments stirred some initial buzz on the internet for a while because of her being very harsh, and as an idol status, not a lot of people step up. Most of the people started to applaud her actually for her brutal honesty towards the contestants and the public judges. Public judges needed a scolding, in my opinion. They do like a mid vote. So if the public judges approve of the stage, then like a door opens, and then the final second vote goes with the judges. Soyeon was like, I can't believe the public approved these girls, while so many other people, like the performance before this was very talented, but they didn't get the votes from the public, so they got like eliminated.
I think Jeon So-yeon is very much right. Like if you think about this as an opportunity, you know, it's an opportunity for these other trainees to showcase their talent, and they just threw that away.
I applaud Jeon So-yeon as well because like she has built her image very well, like the ferocious, charismatic, female being out there, the leader. She is like brutally honest, she's savage, and no one gives a shit. We need that kind of figure in K-pop.
And on to the next news. Thai K-pop idol is cancelled before she even debuts.
Oh no, what did she do again?
Okay, so members of a soon-to-debut girl group, HYBE, was unveiled on November 30th, and many people became high-key furious when they found out a Thai member named Sitala was part of the group. Now, this has to be the fastest cancellation of an idol member ever in their career. Like, she just unveiled her profile picture and then like she got canceled.
No, actually I remember this one dude even like getting canceled even before their debut reveal because of some shit on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. I forget which. Most of the outrage came from the Thai fans, as Sitala was known to be the daughter of a well-known actor and movie director, Tua Saranyu, a royalist that supported the military dictatorship and even made a propaganda movie for it. So now I want to talk a little bit about Thai history. I studied.
Wow, you studied Thai history.
Yeah, I read for like an hour. The Royal Thai Armed Forces gained control after a coup against the civilian government in 2014, which is the regime that this dad is supporting. And they have since then changed the constitution and disbanded the opposing parties. They also jailed critics of the new leadership, and it eventually led to the Thai people going into a large-scale protest in 2020 against the Thai monarchy that led to many more arrests and actually a couple of deaths. The regime also censored TV coverage of these protests and even threatened to a 2-year jail sentence for posting selfies at rallies or visiting protest websites. So this is actually a very serious ongoing issue. The general public in Thailand is extremely unhappy about the current leadership right now.
Wait, I'm kind of confused because is Thailand a monarchy or is it like a regime?
So there's a monarch and then there's also a political elected leader.
But that's not based on democracy from what I'm seeing.
Right now, yes. But basically what they do with the coups is that they get legitimacy with the monarchy. So they hold these press conferences with the monarch. And they, they work in teams.
They're all on one boat.
Now with this context, what really blew this up was not just the fact that she was the daughter, but Sitala wrote on her self-profile that her father was her life role model. This guy that made, movies supporting the dictatorship and openly was supporting, this dictatorship, promoting it. Is her role model. Here's some reactions from the Thai netizens.
Seriously, her family supports a dictator now conquering Thailand for almost 8 years. Then she leaves others suffering and uses her privilege to debut in a Korean band. People her age are now fighting for the democracy that her family has ripped apart, and people have been imprisoned, shot, and worse, forced to go missing. You can delete my comments, but not her actions.
People are accusing her label of deleting comments, actually. And if you look at the tweet which unveiled her picture and her self-profile, it's all Thai fans. Everybody's mad.
This is some serious shit going on.
Literally, the entire fan base seems to be mad.
Very political. I don't think I can have a say on it.
It's obvious that their tactic of including a Thai member was to attract, Thai and perhaps surrounding neighboring countries.
Big time.
Well, yeah, maybe they should have done some background checks on maybe Thai history. Hey, I did a 1-hour research and I realized, okay, this shit's kind of serious. So what do you think the label's gonna do from here on out? Because it seems like this is pretty serious and all the Thai people are turning their backs on it.
I honestly don't know what they would do. I think they would maybe kick her out, because initially the purpose of her being in the group was to attract Thai fans or maybe Southeast Asian fans. But if her reputation is like that,
actually the exact opposite effect. Do you think
this
is guilt by association, or do you think it's fair that she's getting criticism?
I could give her a pass if she didn't say
her role model.
I
look up to my daddy. For me, I 100% understand the Thai public's reaction. Just looking at it from a Korean perspective, let's say Chonduan's daughter. This Chonduan is also a
recently deceased
military dictator. Let's say his daughter or his child comes out as a K-pop idol, and then she says her role model is Chonduan.
That could not.
I mean, he could be a good father figure, in the family sense, but just in a national perspective, it's not good.
If you want to be technically speaking, the daughter of a dictator became a president in Korea. So
another dictator. So I guess Korean people have no say in this. Since I have taken my 1-hour class in Thai history, I say, she's guilty for this. Yeah, she shouldn't have said that.
Actually, I did see some Korean reactions, and they were comparing. Some were actually kind of being salty against Thai fans, bringing up the example of Seolgangwa Snowdrop, and they were like, well, all of you international fans were saying oh, it's not a big deal when Snowdrop is covering a dictatorship story in a flawed way or whatsoever,
right.
And then you said it's not a big deal. Now it happens to your own country, and now you're going crazy. And
I see their point too. So for me, I feel international fans should respect Korean history, and Korean people should respect international fans' history.
I'm just gonna leave.
I'm just gonna leave this world.
Yeah, no, not
go to space.
I'm just
start new history. On to the next news.
Okay, so we have some BTS news. BTS has successfully held their first concert in 2 years. Permission to dance on stage LA at SoFi Stadium, garnering more than 200,000 people to see them perform. The stages were flawless and emotional. I've seen tons of fan cams, live cams. Actually, HYBE has announced that they will be deleting all the fan cams. BTS performed long-anticipated stages of their songs from albums like B, and also the long-awaited On performance finally as the intros. And so far there were no injuries, and the concert safely ended each time. Some surprises from the concert was Megan Thee Stallion appearing for a Butter stage, and also of course Halsey dropping by again for Boy With Love. And many are expecting maybe Becky G or Coldplay to join them on the stage for the 3rd and 4th day. Who knows?
I can definitely see that.
Yeah, maybe Coldplay would drop by for the 4th day, the finale. I can definitely see My Universe. BTS is making records again, as they've become the first to sell out SoFi Stadium for 4 days straight. And now BTS songs are uptrending again on Billboard chart, as the hype for the LA concert is being transcended towards the charts again. And in the meantime, as Korean fans are waiting for their turn to go to see a concert in Seoul, there was a sign of light where BTS briefly mentioned the possibility of potential world tours coming soon. They were like, world tour, blah, blah, blah. And then people were like, yay. However, a big hit official stated to the news that nothing has been decided yet. We will be able to inform you when the offline performances are confirmed. While Korean fans might need to wait a little bit more, this Brazilian model was having the time of her life, as she shared her TikTok of her losing her voice, screaming,
I saw that.
"Marry me, Jimin!" And claiming him as her husband. a very big comparison to Ollie London.
We have both ends of the spectrum.
There are
here.
a lot of
beautiful
people
and then Ollie
are
London
claiming Jimin as their husbands.
Yeah.
I might claim him as my husband. But at the same time, the Korean commenters also said, girl, you gotta line up. We got a whole ass line here.
including Ollie London.
Yeah. After the concert, BTS is already set to perform on the stage of 2021 Jingle Ball on December 3rd. And that's another chance to go meet them in person again for maybe the Americans. But sadly enough, we just had some breaking news that BTS will not be able to attend Mama. They won't be able to attend Mama because of the Omicron virus going on right now, the variant.
Actually, now they have to quarantine.
Yeah, they have
10 days.
Yeah, that because of the Jingle Ball event, they're not going to cancel Jingle Ball, right?
Yeah.
So after they come back from that, they'll have to mandatorily quarantine for 10 days.
Which is kind of insane.
Yeah, which is a protocol that just happened right after yesterday. You know?
Yeah,
like today.
As of today, now you have to, no matter what, even if you're vaccinated, 10 days.
Yeah. So Anna has to do that for 10 days. You have to do that probably. And I was planning on going to Hawaii, but I don't know.
Really?
I think I go or not.
You shouldn't go.
What, you go and
you just stay here and
Okay,
edit.
this is a company meeting, but on another note, during the LA press conference, Suga showed again eagerness for the Grammy Award, saying, I grew up watching the Grammy Awards.
Talking about the Grammy for the past
He's
3
obsessed. He went on saying, I still can't believe I've been nominated for 2 years in a row, and on one hand, I'm excited and looking forward to it. And regarding whether or not they'll win the award, he said, of course, it's not going to be easy. I hope we can overcome it. There's a Korean proverb that says, there's no tree that doesn't go down after taking 10 shots.
That's true.
Yeah, so they're on their like 3rd shot, I guess.
So they have 7 more years.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it's just a figure of speech, okay? It's a proverb.
Yeah.
Jungkook also added in some emotion saying, the award we haven't received yet is the Grammy. Since it's an award we haven't received yet, I hope we can get it. So he's like, okay, let me add that last trophy on the shelf.
Right.
How further can you go from a Grammy? Is there anything above that?
Well, I mean, I think they've already surpassed whatever the Grammy's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
You know, in all honesty, I think it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know, like it's who cares?
Yeah.
About
I just want them to
trophy.
win a Grammy, and then finally all of Korea gets a consensus on military exemption, and then set the standards as a Grammy, and then everything's going to be so
I don't
clear.
think I really don't want the Grammy as a tool
whatever.
for,
Yeah, that's another 1 hour conversation.
In the after show.
Yeah. Last but not least, for the BTS news, a little random news, but it seems like some of the BTS members have sold part of their HYBE stocks.
I own HYBE stocks. Why?
So Jin sold the most, and then
Jin.
RM and J-Hope sold a little bit. The 3 members sold their shares in the middle of October when the shares were trading around.
That's when I bought it.
Yeah, 30,000 Korean won, about $278 per share. So Jin, who sold the most shares, is estimated to have earned $4.45 million from selling 16,000 shares. How many shares do you have?
I have like
2?
Like $2,000, $5,000 worth. I don't remember.
So that would be
much lower than that.
Like 8 shares or something.
Right, yeah, something like that.
Of course, we don't know the intentions behind their selling, but some investors are definitely concerned about the issue.
Yeah, I am.
It's always not a good sign when the actual big shareholders of a company are selling. You know, it either means it's at the peak, or either they're just cashing
especially
out.
Since they're insiders.
Yeah.
BTS is HYBE, you know, right?
So they're HYBE themselves.
Right. So they're like, now it's a good time to sell. When I see that, I don't feel really confident as an investor, to be honest.
Just in like a hilarious scenario, don't hate me or anything, but like in an alternate universe, like they could basically, by theory, short the stocks, like sell all their stocks and short them, and go on stage and poo on stage.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would be illegal. Like, not the pooing part, but like shorting the stocks. That would be like manipulation of the stocks. But yeah, theoretically you could do that. Say I'm a stockholder. I am a stockholder, and I see BTS pooing on stage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too happy about that.
But you never know. The stocks might skyrocket up.
Actually, like they're gonna be like, oh wow, this is modern art.
Postmodernism.
There was actually an artist that sold a can of shit. It was literally called a tin of shit or something.
Right. G-Dragon also said that in his lyrics too, and that's I guess what he's doing with Peace Minus One. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So there are a lot of divided opinions on his new shoes.
I like it.
Anyways,
Kwando?
Yeah. It's Taekwondo and Gongyoo and
whatever.
On the other hand, fans are reacting to this news, saying that the shares they got in the first place wasn't even enough.
Well, that's a whole different issue. Though.
Yeah. But like that the investor side and the fan side are reacting totally differently, because like the investors are concerned, but the fans are like, they didn't get even like enough in the first place, so it's whatever they sell it or not. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well, maybe they just wanted to buy something. A nice house in LA or something, and they just wanted to buy.
They wanted liquid cash.
Yes, exactly. As an investor myself, I don't feel very happy.
Are you gonna hodl?
Yeah, I'm gonna hodl. Actually, I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I met. Oh, I shouldn't say this, but I met an insider from, like, a lot of people are selling, from what I know.
Okay, now you're making me very uncomfortable.
Hey, I told you in the Kakao Talk chat last week.
So you're bearish for now on HYBE?
Yeah, it's gonna have a correction for a while, and then
I'm stuck in that correction. I'm being corrected real time. Do you think BTS will hold any concerts in Seoul anytime soon? I don't think so.
No.
Actually,
like, we're having all-time high. Like 2 days consecutively, 5,000
people
cases.
are dying right now. It's ironic because all these businesses closed when there was like 1,000 cases, maybe 500 cases. People were freaking out. Everybody was like, let's not go out. Now 5,000 cases per day, people are going business as usual. Then why did we even start like locking down? I feel like we shouldn't have.
The anti-vax are coming out.
We shouldn't have even done social distancing from the beginning and like just left everything open. Otherwise, like all these people wouldn't have gone out of business.
That is a very dangerous.
Okay, well, I said what I said.
Oh no.
I'm the vaccinated one out of the two. So
well, I got vaccinated too, but like there are regulations stopping me from getting my second
They banned your vaccine.
Yeah.
They threw it out. Are you an anti-vaxxer or not? Tell us in the comments below. What do you think of Korea's vaccine mandates?
Recently there's been a lot of celebrities that got vaxxed, but still got the COVID virus. Like, who was it? I think it was Jung Woo-sung.
Jung Woo-sung got it.
Yeah. Lisa also caught the virus.
Maybe only beautiful people get COVID, because I've been like, pretty careless.
You
to
know
be
what?
honest.
Like,
I'm not wearing a mask right now.
Yeah, you know what? Like, we have natural immunity, and those immunities like get enhanced if you live in dirty environments. Like, you adapt to it already.
Right.
So.
I already live in a shitty apartment. Are rich people more susceptible to COVID? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. We'll talk about it in the after show. The time is here below.
Are we the CDC?
And, go to patreon.com/DKDKTV. We watched Hellbound recently. It's a very interesting concept of a drama. And we had lots of fun. So go to patreon.com/DKDKTV and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.